Happening, my lovely, wonderful people. Pastor Paul Enenche has sent a serious message to Nigerian judiciary saying, guys, listen, it is time for us to save Nigeria. Don't even mess around and don't just do anything, okay, that is not right or contrary to ensuring that, Nigerians get justice through the judiciary system. Again, I want to ask a question here. When last did you see that anybody who went to the judiciary actually won an election? I'm just asking. Probably there are that have missed out. It takes God, because the judiciary in this country feels very strongly like they have, that they have actually lost their purpose. They have become like a rubber stamp. They don't even know who they are. It's sad, but it's the reality of what is happening. Anyway, my lovely people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Presidential election. It's time to save Nigeria. Paul Enenche sends message to the judiciary. Let's save this country. Dr. Paul Enenche, senior pastor of Dunamis International Gospel Center, DIGC, has warned the Nigerian judiciary against being compromised in the electoral cases filed before it recently. The popular man of God, who was reacting to the alleged manipulation of the presidential election result by the officers of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), recalled a similar case in Malawi. Daily Post recalled that the opposition party, particularly the People Democratic Party (PDP) and the Labour Party, has rejected the just concluded presidential election that produced the candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as president-elect. The opposition parties alleged that the polls was rigged by the ruling party via overvoting, snatching of ballot boxes, and other manipulative processes that took place. The two parties has challenged the process in court, seeking an overturn of Tinubu's victory. Reacting to the controversies surrounding the outcome of the election, Pastor Dr. Paul Enenche, on Monday in a statement he personally signed, recalled how an opposition party recovered his mandate via the judiciary after an incumbent party rigged the polls in Malawi. He challenged the Nigerian judiciary to do the right thing while delivering judgment on the cases already filed by the aggrieved political parties. He said, the judiciary in Nigeria has now before it the choice to either compromise its values or consolidate justice. It is the choice of a trending pattern that has been going on in Nigeria, to either honor or stay down and continue in impunity. It is time to save Nigeria and set her on the path of electoral justice, peace, and development. And we believe that judiciary will do the right thing. Like Malawi, the Nigerian judiciary now has the golden opportunity to raise its name in gold and to write it out, ensuring that democracy remains the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, and not an misinterpreted words up for sale to the highest bidder or the deepest pocket. Nigeria must have the best. So this is what is happening. Dr. Pastor Paul Enenche is rising up to say, you know what, it's about time that, the government, what's everything going on, things are done decently and in order. And is sending a serious message to the judiciary, because before now, the judiciary in Nigeria, honestly, sincerely speaking, it feels very much like they don't even have a say, like they've lost their voice. You see cases, you see how they react and how they come about things. It has become really, really unprecedented. You cannot begin to imagine some of the things that are going on. You can't even begin to imagine. So it is terrible to mention but a few how things have been in this nation. It is not advisable at all that the judiciary should continue to play the ostrich. The truth of the matter is Nigerians are seeking justice. For some, there is celebration going on, saying the right thing has been done, the right person has been voted in. For others, they feel that the elections were tampered with and that the right result was not called and that the right result have to be called. Whichever lines of the bargain you find yourself, we must all adhere to the position of truth so that at the end of the day, we are not left in a position where we are trying to understand where we are. Because the judiciary feels very strongly like they don't even have a voice. It ought not to be so. There is supposed to be a system in place that does not interfere with the executive. Now, the executive arm is the president, the vice president. The judiciary, is the law, the law agents in the land. And then we have the legislative, Senate and House of Representatives. However, these things have all been trampled upon by people who, should know better. But right now, they are the very same people who are speaking or working against this nation and doing everything humanly speaking possible to frustrate Nigerians, from getting, the right and what they desire. They said go out in an election and vote, and wherever you vote, the result will be declared. However, we've not seen some of those things. Some people feel that, their mandate was truncated and they did not quite get what they desired. Why some others are celebrating, some other persons, okay, are not celebrating. And so the aggrieved members have taken this to the court saying it cannot be, we will not allow it. So these are some of the things that are happening, and every single one of us, we can see for ourselves. It has become very, very important that we choose the path that we are standing. In order to move Nigeria forward, nobody should just sit back there and think that things are suddenly going to fall in place. No. One of the ways that people can truly get out of all of this is through the judiciary, where the results can actually be analyzed. However, if the judiciary undermine the will of the people, then there is problem, and real serious problem at that. Yes. So these are some of the things going on. And that's why Pastor Paul Enenche is saying, this has happened in Malawi. The result of some people were stolen, and, the judiciary came through, and this should not be an exception. So whatever part of the lines of bargain you find yourself, we cannot allow the same thing. Okay? Nigerians just have to rise up and ensure that the same thing does not occur again and again. Every single one of us must ensure that in an endeavor to do the right thing. Yes, so let's see what the judiciary will do. Bye for now.